Welcome back. This is Rich with an exclusive YouTube video blog. Tonight's YouTube video blog is about voting in elections with local, state, federal, and special elections. Why is it very important to vote in all elections? But first, these important messages of interest. Don't forget to listen to Crystal's Time Machine each and every Friday and Saturday night from 9 to 11 p.m. on WCAP 980, where everybody gets it. If you can't catch the show live, listen to the podcast exclusively on archive.org. Goes back to October 2015. Follow Crystal on Twitter at Crystal Amy John and Machine Crystal. Follow her on Instagram at Crystal Johnson. Follow her on Facebook, the official Crystal's Time Machine Facebook page, the official Crystal's Time Machine group page, and Game Show fan page. And follow Crystal on YouTube at Crystal Johnson, one exclusive video a week. And follow me on Twitter at Chewy7. Follow me on Instagram at Rich Celeso. Follow me on YouTube at Rich Celeso, two exclusive videos a week. And also say hello to Broadway Pizza, the official sponsor of Crystal's Time Machine. And if you say the promo code Crystal's Time Machine, $2 off your meal. And now on to the feature presentation. It's election season in a lot of towns throughout the country, and then in November, it's the general election to elect the President of the United States. And each and every year, a lot of people registered to vote when they turn 18. And even though people are registered to vote, they tend not to vote in the elections, which, in my humble opinion, if you have the right to vote and don't vote, you're just, it's you probably want to have everything the way it is. And all elections are very, very important. All three of them. First, there's local elections in your city or town. They might be in April or in November on election day, and that's when you elect people on select board or city council. You also select people on the planning board, school committee, town meeting representatives and town meeting moderator, housing authority, also sheriff's departments, and also mayors. And usually in local elections, less than a quarter of the registered voters in cities and towns actually vote in these elections, which that's very very unacceptable because your local city and town, it's vitally important to vote in those because those will affect you the most. But many people just maybe don't pay attention to this local city and towns government because most of the time they haven't heard of too many of these people unless if these people might be their neighbors or they're in the news for one reason or another, or they're personal friends of theirs. And then state elections, which every 2 to 4 years, each state has like votes for governor, lieutenant governor, state senator, state representative, governor council, and questions, which could change laws or make new state mandates. And usually those elections have a better turnout than local elections, but still, there's a lot of people who don't necessarily vote in state elections because they might not be into state politics, or they don't really like who's running for governor or state uh, um, senators or representatives, so they just don't go out and vote. But they should vote, in my humble opinion, because if you want change, vote for the candidate who you think's going to do a good job. But they don't vote. And finally the federal elections, which is out of all three of the elections, this has the most um, voter turnout for presidential elections, and also like every 6 years, U.S. senators get elected from each state. Depends what cycle it is in states, and also Congress is up every 2 years, and this usually the voter turnout for general elections for president of the United States in each state varies, but some of it's over 50 to 60 to 75%, which that's pretty good. And many people vote on that. But there's a lot of people who don't vote in the presidential elections or vote for people who are not on the ballot for running for president of the United States. What are you doing when you put in a write-in candidate? Yeah, it's a wasted vote, in my humble opinion, and it might help or hurt who is ever um, who's ever popular as like in the polls. So don't vote for somebody not in the race, and please do your civic civil duty on election day for federal and state and local elections. Go to your polling places, and or you could do write-in ballots uh, or early voting. So this election season, get out and vote. You could be the one who makes the difference on who you want for select person or city councilman or mayor, people on the school committee or planning board or housing authority or sheriffs or governor, state senator, state representative, governor's council, U.S. senator, U.S. congressman, and president of the United States. So go out and vote. That's about it on that. Be back later for an exclusive YouTube. Thank you for all your support. Bye now.